Hey guys, Craig with SingleLengthSchool.com here, and funny how we ended up at this tip. So I started league play this week, and funny enough, during league play we had some pretty gusty winds. Didn't realize it until we were on our second hole of the day. We had trees blocking us, and then our second hole, as you come into the green, you're on top of a hill, and my playing partner actually hit his shot into the green, got above the trees, and the wind took it, moved it about 15 yards to the right, and just straight dropped it. So we had wind gusts upwards of 30 miles an hour on Wednesday night. So as we played our 9 holes, it actually played a lot like you would see condition-wise in the Open Championship over in England or Ireland. This year it's up there in Ireland, Northern Ireland. But so, and I've actually had this question a few times and kind of haven't gotten to this tip yet, just because of the fact that it's one that is a little more advanced, but seeing as how I had to deal with it the other day, and I kind of perfected the shot, I want to bring it to you guys for today for Free Tip Friday. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to teach you guys how to hit a low shot that stays under the wind. You can also use this trick to punch out of the trees or punch out of bad locations. But the first thing you want to do is, it's all about the setup when it comes to keeping the ball flight lower and having a lower trajectory. So one of the first things I always do is I actually club up a little bit. So for instance, if I've got 150 to go, which is normally a pitching wedge for me, I might go to a 9-iron, maybe even an 8-iron, because I'm going to try and flight it low and get some run on the ball. So I always go up a club, and then the other thing we always want to do is de-loft the club when we're fighting the wind or trying to keep a shot low. So to do that, we're actually going to put the ball a little bit further back in our stance, and then we get that forward lean and we de-loft the club. That's going to help us keep it lower. Once we've de-lofted the club in our setup, then what we do is I do not take a full swing at this thing. I actually only come back about 3/4 of my normal swing, and then I keep a short follow through, almost an Arnold Palmer type follow through. I kind of just hold it, and that's going to keep that ball flight a little bit lower. So just to show you what it looks like here with a ball, we're going to flight this out a little bit lower. I've actually got a 7-iron today that I'm hitting here. So this would be for my low trajectory shot that I'm trying to run a little bit. This is probably going to be good for about 165, 170. So again, guys, ball set up towards the back foot. Then, as we always talk about, we get that forward lean. In that forward lean with the ball placed back, it's going to help us de-loft the club a little bit. So we're going to do that, and we're only going to take it back so far and keep it short. And that was perfect. That was probably about half the trajectory of my normal 7-iron flight. So it stayed lower, and out here it's actually running up our second fairway up towards the tee box. But again, guys, to keep it under the wind, ball back in your stance, get that forward lean, take a shorter backswing and a short follow through. And when you put those things together, guys, you're going to see a lower ball flight off the club. You're going to see a little bit more run. That's going to help you keep it down out of the wind. This is definitely something you need to practice on the range to find out your exact distances. But this is the way you keep it under the wind. This is the way you can get out from under the trees. Just keep that ball flight lower. So ball back, get that forward lean, de-loft that club, short back swing, short follow through, and hold it off. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget, check us out at SingleLengthSchool.com. You can also check us out on Facebook or Instagram at SingleLengthSchool, or over on Twitter at OneLengthSchool. So again, guys, thanks for watching. We'll bring you another tip next week. And remember, size matters. Choose single length. Thanks for watching, guys.